Generally, charts give us the visual informations. The perception of the data is easy with charts. They play an important role in projects or even every forms. For this purpose, we have to be familiar with different charts and their tools. General acquaintance of charts. For this form, I want to create a chart to see how much salary I spent each month. So I need months and salary columns. In months, I have more than one August and more than one September. That's why I have to first categorize them as one. I type months in a cell and salary in the other. Now, let's sum August and September salary separately. Think here, I have to sum the salaries of August. So, which function is usable here? Sum functions. But which one? Yes, SUMIF. I type SUMIF. The range is months. The criteria is August and sum range is salary. Then enter. That's okay. I use the same function for September. Under this function, I use Ctrl-D from keyboard, so the upper cell is copied and pasted. Ctrl-D copies and pastes the upper cell in Excel. I double-click on the copied function. The range must be corrected. September must be selected instead of August. Now, let's make a very simple and easy graph. I select both columns with its data. Go to Insert. Here, we can see the chart section. I select this 2D column chart. It is created. The data is selected. Then, we inserted the chart. But we can also right-click on Chart and choose Select Data. As you see, we can remove or add any other data. Let's go through it. This is the range of our chart. I can select any other range. For example, this blank range. And I press on OK. You see, the chart is as empty as the blank range. Now I want to see the salary with its names. So I right-click on the chart, then select Data. From Legend Entries, by clicking on Add, series name is the title. It is Salary. I select or even can type. Series values is vertical value. It is Salary. Press on OK. Then the horizontal category is the data, which is shown horizontally. From Edit, I select the name range and remove this blank range. Select it, then remove. We can remove or add any other data, or without considering horizontal and vertical data, it is possible to add range here. I press on Ctrl-Z to step back. Right-click, go to Select Data, remove Chart Data Range, and select Name Range. And by pressing Ctrl from keyboard, select Salary Range and press on OK. We don't have title. Right-click, select Data. Click on Series 1 and Edit. In Series Name, select Salary, or even we can type OK and OK. You see, there are different ways of inserting chart, but the result is the same. Default chart. Now I remove this chart, select Data, and press an Alt F1. This chart is a default one. By going to Insert And from Chart section, More column charts, select any chart type. Finally, right-click on its icon and select Set as Default Chart, and OK. I remove the chart and select the data, then press on Alt F1. The default chart is shown here. Chart adjustment. Here, I add a salary chart according to names. Select the chart. From Design tab, I can change the design of the chart. Press on Add Chart Element. You see some options here. Let's check them one by one. The first element is about vertical and horizontal axis. Both are selected. If I unselect horizontal one, so in the chart, the x-axis is removed. The second one is axis titles. If you want to give a title to each axis, we can select this axis title. I select horizontal title and type names. And the same is for vertical. Chart title. You see the above chart title is active. I hover mouse and None. You can see the title is not shown. Data labels. Here we don't have labels. Here I just hover mouse on to show you different options. Data table. This is a table that appears in the chart. It shows the exact data which is used to create the chart, with description key or without description key. Error bars. Excel calculates errors by formulas to help you see the error and standard deviation in each data in a chart. This is the additional layer of detail that I don't use it much, but sometimes it is needed in some kind of graphs. Grid lines. Add horizontal and vertical lines to the background of the chart, which helps you track the chart data easily. Legend is a description of the chart that shows you the blue bars are salary bars, so we can select the placement of this description with these options. Line and up-down bars are not active in this type of chart. Let me talk about trend line, then change the chart type. Trend line. Trend line is the best fit line that can be curved or a straight line that shows where the data is high, where is low with line. Now let me change the chart from Change Chart Type to Line Chart. Now these two options are activated. In lines, I select Drop Lines. You can easily see what it is. Up and down bars is the comparison of two lines with each other. For example, compare a company's investment and earning in the same period. Now I click on the chart, you see the plus icon is appeared. This plus icon is the same as Add Chart Element. So this is the shortcut of Add Chart Element. As you know, Chart Element is a design of the chart. Quick Layout is a default chart. It is a mixture of some options of Chart Element. Under Plus, we can see Brush. You know we use brush for coloring. So brush obligation in Excel is changing the style and color of the chart. The cone represents the filter. Now by clicking on it, we see two options, values and names. They're all checked. It means We see all this data in our chart, but if I'm going to uncheck one of these names, then press on Apply, you see Ella is not shown here. So the const character is filtering. What does it mean? It means we want to see or not to see some data in our chart. For example, in name section for categories, I select None and Apply. Instead of names, I see the numbers. I want to return the names. Select Data. Select Data is what we talked about previously.